Yo, what's up? This is Christopher, and today we're going to look at a keyboard case for the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. Now, this keyboard case is the portfolio style. It also has a slot for the Apple Pencil, as well as having the keyboard built into it. Now, you can pick up this case on Amazon for only $32.95. It also comes in 6 colors. You can get the black one, which is what I have here. They also have navy, gold, purple, red, and rose gold. Now, the colored ones, or the colors other than black, are $37.95. So $5 more if you want a different color. But if you don't care, you want the black one, just go ahead and pay the 33 bucks and you will get that. Looks like it's going to be a nice keyboard case. We're going to check it out and see how it compares to not only the Apple wireless Bluetooth keyboard, but also the Samrt Keyboard case for the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like. I'm not sure if it is charged or if this is something I will need to charge and come back and finish this video later. We'll find out in a second. So this is from a company called KuGi. But whatever, in the box you're just going to get, looks like a micro USB to USB charging cable, and it's in this little plastic sleeve here. So let's see, so it has a magnetic clasp here to keep the iPad case shut, and see inside we got some foam, then we got an instruction manual how to connect it, and then we have the actual keyboard right here. So let's just do a size comparison really quick. So the Apple wireless keyboard is definitely much larger than this, and let's look at the Samrt case keyboard cover for the 10.5-inch iPad Pro, and this one looks to be a little bit larger too. Keys look about the same size. I don't know if you can really tell. Yeah, they're kind of identical. It's probably about the same size as the Apple Samrt Keyboard for the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. I was hoping the keyboard was actually a little bit bigger, which is why I wanted to check this out. On the inside of the case here, you're just going to have this hard plastic shell, and then you're going to have like the rubber material, and then the Apple Pencil holder here, and that's magnetic. It just sticks to, I guess, anywhere on the case, I guess. I don't know how much I trust that, but hey, you want an all-in-one keyboard, protection, and an Apple Pencil holder, this might be something worth checking out. Let's go ahead and put the iPad down in here, see what it looks like, and see if it will power up and connect. And yes, here on the bottom, see it says Bluetooth keyboard case. It's got some FCC regulation junk in there. Let me grab my iPad over here if I can find it. And then we'll just pop this down in here. So it's got the cutout for the microphone, and then of course the rear camera. Snaps in here fairly easy. Let's see how this looks. Let's go ahead and put the Apple Pencil in there. Yeah, I guess it's in there. I don't know if I'd trust that though. I was thinking it was going to be something a little bit different, but whatever. It does stick to the front and the back, so I'm assuming this is the magnetic part. Yeah. Oh, I guess it doesn't stick to the back. Let's see. I guess it just sticks to that area. Yeah, so disregard what I said. Only sticks to the back of the iPad. Nope, now we know. Alright, so let me go ahead and see if I can power this on. One thing I do not like about these particular cases, when they have these little plastic shells right here, it's kind of hard to get the iPad out. So if you're someone who doesn't want to keep your iPad in a keyboard case like this all the time, something to consider. This plastic is not the hardest plastic. It's not the cheapest, but it is kind of a little difficult. You just got to be careful when you're pulling your iPad out, because it actually felt like I was bending my friggin' iPad when I was using it. Another thing about this case, it's kind of funky, is the way that it props up. Now you're going to take this and it's going to fold down like so, and then your iPad will prop up like this. Probably not going to be able to use it on your lap, say on a plane or something, but if you have like a tray or whatever you can set it on, it should work okay. Now you do have indicator lights when you are charging. This charges with a USB to micro USB cable, and you have the charging port right here. Plug that in, and it doesn't come like with the charging brick, so you'll have to use the one that come with your iPad or plug it into a computer, or maybe even like the iPhone charging brick. You can charge it. It's got the little indicator lights to let you know that it is charging. Now this is Bluetooth, so it does not use the Apple Smart connector down here like the Apple Smart Keyboard does for the iPad. That's something else to consider as well. But really, it's not hard to connect. You'll power it on. You have a power on-off switch right here. So we'll power that on. And then when you want to connect it, you're going to hit the function key and C. So you'll hit function C. And you can see there's a little blue indicator light right here to let you know that it is looking for a Bluetooth signal. Now let me just pull up. And up here you'll see where it says Bluetooth 3.0 keyboard. Yes, it is using Bluetooth 3.0 and it's connected. So that's it. It doesn't take too long, a couple seconds or whatever. Of course, it's not as fast as it is with something like the Smart Keyboard where it uses that little smart connector. But just to show you real quick, I mean, it types fine. The keys are not the best feeling keys in the world, but they're not the worst either. When you have it in the case, you're going to have front and back protection on your iPad. And then you're also going to have the keyboard with you at all times, which is if you're wanting keyboard for your 10.5-inch iPad Pro, but you don't want to pay for the Apple Smart Keyboard, this may be something to consider. This is probably the cheapest keyboard you're going to find. I haven't found one cheaper, like as far as a keyboard case for the 10.5-inch iPad Pro. So if you just, if you're on a budget or you just don't want to pay $150 for the Apple Smart Keyboard, this is something to consider. I've had it about a week. I've used it on and off here during the week, and I haven't had any issues with it. Battery took maybe about 3 to 4 hours to charge. I'm not exactly sure. I didn't time it or watch, but I plugged it in, 1 o'clock or something in the afternoon, come back around 4:30 or so like that, and it was fully charged. I don't know how much battery it had when I first started charging it. I think it was dead when I got it. But like I said, about 3 to 4 hours charge time, and I have not charged it again. So battery life on it is pretty good. Of course, when I'm done, I do turn the Bluetooth off. So I will do like so and then turn the keyboard off. Another thing that I wanted to mention is this is an Apple or Mac keyboard, so you're going to have the command keys like you do on Apple keyboards. You'll notice there you're going to have the command key, but that's it right here. KuGi Keyboard, $33. Hey, if you're looking for a budget keyboard for your 10.5-inch iPad Pro, this is definitely one I would consider looking at. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave that down in the comment section. I'll have a link in the description where you can check this out. Peace, I'm out.